Evening, thanks for joining us. Kicking us off tonight, the countdown continues to the 2025 NFL Draft. The Packers, local businesses and organizations, of course, busy preparing. And the city of Green Bay is looking to re-engage some neighborhood associations ahead of the big event. In a first word update, Emily Byer shares how you could get involved.
Neighborhood associations offer a variety of benefits, including resources and opportunities. But Green Bay city leaders say they can really connect a community, increase safety, and keep people informed.
You can trust them, talk to them, know them. That helps out quite a bit for the sense of community.
Tony Locke, one of the neighborhood support specialists for Green Bay, says right now they're looking to re-engage the Lombardi Neighborhood Association ahead of the NFL Draft.
One of the reasons why you have a neighborhood association is if you have good neighbors, you have a good neighborhood. So the more you know your neighbors, the safer you're going to be.
Gregory Barnes and his wife live in the Lombardi neighborhood. They already know quite a few of their neighbors really well, but they too see the benefit of getting involved in a neighborhood association, especially as planning and organizing for the draft continues.
If we can help out in some way, I'm sure we would. I haven't thought about what the logistics are going to be of that many people being in this, because at a home game, obviously, you know, there's another 70,000 people, but to have that many people coming into this town, it's going to be awesome.
District 8 alderperson Chris Weary says this will be good for neighbors.
Especially a lot of issues, a lot of neighborhoods are driven by issues, and this one is going to be, it's going to affect this neighborhood more than any in the city. And it'll be a good way for communication and questions and a way to approach that big event.
And other neighborhoods are thinking ahead as well.
Right now, I've had neighbors approach me that they were interested in getting a neighborhood association together, and especially with the idea of the draft coming. So preparing that neighborhood and being able to work with them as much as we can.
About 17 people attended a meeting Tuesday night for the creation of a new neighborhood association for the Bond neighborhood. As for next steps, it'll take a village to move forward.
We need people to step up. You know, any good neighborhood association, you need a handful of people to really be dedicated. And the more people makes it easier because you're not relying on a few and they get burnt out. So the more the merrier. Let's do this. It can be done.
To get involved, be sure to check the city's website for a list of future meetings for neighborhood associations ahead of the draft. In Green Bay, Emily Byer, Action 2 News.